Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Ram, Ram Ram, Hare Hare. Welcome everyone. Radha Astami ki badai ho. This morning, with the Prabhu, I got a call from Varsana, first thing.
Wow, wonderful.
Vishnu Goswami. You know, the feeling, you know, like it's Radha Astami. You are like somewhere in the world away, locked down. You get a call, you answer, and he goes, Vishnu here, you know, from Varsana. Oh my God, you know. And then he was saying badai ho and thank you for the donations and everything. And I told him, oh, there's another 50 pound coming, you know, somebody gave, because you wouldn't believe it. It's just come from a committee meeting and we were short of money. And I said, okay, I'll put my personal money in there. Because how are you going to do it? Because don't worry about it. So now you're telling me you're sending me some, you know. And I was thinking, my God, Radha Rani really works it. And, you know, the way they talk is, oh, it's all Radha Rani's kripa, all Radha Rani's kripa. Yeah. So today's program is Radha Rani's kripa as well. And I'm really excited. Now, you were very lucky. You were at the temple this morning for the Abhishek. Maybe you can tell the viewers, how did you feel? You know, it's Radha Ashmi, but you're bathing Gornitai. Or did you do Radha Madhav as well? Maybe you can tell the viewers.
Actually, to be honest, for that bit, I missed that, the actual Abhishek. I went there later because here I had things to do and get Radha Rani ready for, you know, small Radha Rani ready. So that took a little time. So I went later, but just walking in, it just felt great. You just felt the atmosphere, and to be in the association of devotees, in the personal association of other devotees was fantastic. Yes. That's what we are missing with all these Zoom meetings, you know. The personal.
No, I value those. But when I saw you there, little Tiksha, you know, at 12 o'clock.
Oh, she's amazing.
She was pulling it up, you know, she's there, and I'm behind, you know, looking on the screen. And no, it's wonderful. You know, the Radha Rani has arranged something, but you know, although we are at a distance, we are now talking about Radha Ashtami. Yeah. Isn't she the most important personality in our lives, along with Krishna? I mean, we didn't know that before.
I love how this year Radha Rani's position has become very clear because of the benefit of listening to other Vaishnavas.
Yes.
And one of them was saying very nicely, you know, there's this famous verse in Bhagavad Gita, 7:3, I think it is, Manusyanam.
Yeah.
Yatade kaschit sidaye, yatanam appi sidanam kaschin veti mam tatvataha. Krishna is saying, out of thousands among men, hardly, you know, one is endeavoring for perfection. One out of thousands. And what's the population of the world? Billion, 7 billion or something? So a few billion, isn't it? So out of 1,000 men, one is someone is trying to get to know me, trying to achieve perfection. And out of thousands of such people, hardly one knows me in truth. Hardly one knows me in truth. And this
that is Krishna.
That's Krishna.
And Radha Rani, we don't know.
And Radha Rani, this person put it very nicely. He says, out of thousands, among thousands of such people who know Krishna, hardly one knows Radha Rani. Radha Rani.
You know, some people question that, you know, if Radha Rani is so important, how come she's not there in the scriptures and everything? And, you know, the devotees are very, very clever. One of them said, when a king is there, we talk about the king, glorify the king. We don't talk about his wife, you know, but the king knows about his wife, you know, how he needs her. And she's called Madan Mohini. So Krishna attracts even the Cupid, and she attracts Krishna. I mean, look at the attraction, how attractive she is. And later on, we'll be showing a video of the 25 qualities of Radha Rani. And I was just thinking, that's short list, isn't it? She must have qualities. Even Krishna is finding new and everything. So maybe for us, it's, you know, 25 qualities.
Numbers are, when you talk about the unlimited in terms of Radha and Krishna, numbers, you need numbers for our sake to grasp something, but it's unlimited.
Achintya.
The exchanges, the leelas, unlimited.
Yeah. Amazing. You know, I think we are ready at the temple to do the Gora Arti. We'll start off that because there's the time. And after Gora Arti, you know, I would really be interested, I'm sure you would be, what did Srila Prabhupada say about Radha Rani? I mean, being in ISKCON, and Srila Prabhupada headed that preaching in the West and started the whole thing. We are so indebted to Srila Prabhupada. So we're going to go over there and do Guru Aarti. And then there's a whole lot of exciting, programs. There's a, kids song about Radha Rani. And there's a drama. I spent pretty late night last night and early morning. It's a 15 minutes drama, but I tell you, it takes so many more hours to get it right. But I'm sure you'll be satisfied with that. So that's coming later on. So for now, if you can, greet the viewers and give them Badai Ho, and then let's go to the temple after that.
Yeah, there you go.
Sri Prabhupada ki Jai Vishnu Bhagavan Sri Radha Sri Bhakti Sri Prabhupada ki Jai Sakshat Guru Srila Prabhupada Maharaj ki Jai Satchidananda Sri Bhakti Thakur Maharaj ki Jai Vaishnav Sarvabhauma Sri Jagannath Dharma Maharaj ki Jai Sarva Goswami Prabhupada ki Jai Namah Sarva Sri Haridas Thakur ki Jai Sri Sri Satchidananda Nitai Chand ki Jai जगन्नाथ बलदेव सुभद्रा महारानी की जय श्री श्री राधा गोकुलानंद राधा माधव राधा रमन भगवान की जय सीताराम लक्ष्मण हनुमान की जय गिरिराज गोवर्धन महाराज की जय मधुसूदन महाराज की जय मुनिमा महाराज की जय श्री श्री राधाष्टमी महोत्सव तिथि की जय वर्षना धाम की जय इस्कॉन कॉन्वेंट की जय परम आराध्य श्री महाराज की जय। प्रधान गुरु महाराज की जय हो। नमस्ते नरसिंहाय। दला दला दो दाई हिरण्यकोशे भूर्भुवः ईता नरसिंहा पारधो नरसिंहा जत जानी ततो नरसिंहा हरे नरसिंहा हृदय नरसिंहा नरसिंह हमारे शरणं प्रपदे। अद्भुत सिंहा दरिद्र हिरण्यकशिपु दानवेन्द्र केशवाधीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। भव दलिता हिरण्यकशिपु दानवेन्द्र केशवाधीता नरहरि रूप जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे जय जगदीश हरे। जय नरसिंह हरे नरसिंह हरे नरसिंह हरे भगवान की, प्रहलाद महाराज की, प्रभुपाद की, गुरु महाराज की, गौरानंद।
Yeah. Okay, Haribol, can you hear Vidya Prabhu?
Yes, yes, now I can hear you.
Okay, I was just saying we got to apologize to the viewers about the actual sound quality.
Yes.
And it made me think, even when we do prayers, our communication with the Lord, sometimes our internet is down, although we're doing the prayers, but we're not being heard by the Lordship.
Yeah. Words might be coming out, but are they being received at the other end?
Yes. So that's why you wonder sometimes when you do your bhakti thinking, hang on, there's not much two-way, things happening. So the internet is down. So Virgin, they promised us, they let us down for Janama's and again.
I mean, people may be wondering what's going on, but there'll be maybe moments when the reception and transmission is good, and therefore we get a good picture and sound, but other times it's poor. And hopefully this will get sorted in a few days' time.
Yeah.
A long time to actually they had to physically lay the line to our temple. That's why it's taken so long.
Okay. Yeah, well, there's lots of viewers writing Radhe Radhes and Badai ho sabko. Congratulations, and please do enjoy today. Whatever we do today, glorifying Radha Rani is considered devotional service. It's bhakti. It's not just ordinary entertainment, anything. Actually, glorification of the Lord. And please realize you are as if you're in Varsana or Ravo. And this is the whole, spiritual value of doing, glorifying japa and, the julan, the bhoga offering. I mean, talk a little bit about bhoga offering. How exciting was that again? Same as Janmashtami.
I mean, after a long time, I went in the kitchen. And I thoroughly enjoyed it. It's a few of us, but we thoroughly enjoyed the whole endeavor, to cook for the lordships. Fantastic.
Yes. And the viewers, they did their offering like we did here. Later on, the darshan happened.
Yes, I think one devotee missed out because he mistimed it. So, but
oh, really?
He afterwards saying, "Why can't I log in?"
Well, they can still offer to the Lordship. So I think we should go on and listen to Srila Prabhupada.
Others did the offering, and we showed it the lordships.
Yes. So we'll go over to Srila Prabhupada and hear the glories of Radharani from a pure devotee. And let's enjoy that and then be inspired. And after that, there'll be message all the way from Mayapur. His Holiness Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj. He missed out on the Janmashtami one, and he was so good. He sent us the Radha Ashtami message. So we look forward to that because he's expert on Radharani's messages. He came and he's written a book on Radharani. So I look forward to that. So after Srila Prabhupada, we'll actually hear the message of Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj. Radhe Radhe. Radhe Radhe.
Today is our Radha Astami ceremony. I must speak now something about Radha Rani, and then I shall go up, reach my apartment at 12. In the meantime, you can observe the ceremonies. So for Radha Rani, Radha Rani, today is the birthday of Srimati Radha Rani. Radha Rani is the pleasure potency of Krishna. Krishna is the supreme Brahma. Just try to understand. Krishna is the supreme Brahma, Param Brahma, Param Dhama, Pavitram Param Bhava. So, when Parabrahma wants to enjoy, that enjoying spirit is there in the Parabrahma. Otherwise, we cannot have this enjoying spirit. Because we are part and parcel. Therefore, we have got that enjoying spirit. But it is materially contaminated. But the fact is there. Because Krishna is enjoying. This enjoying spirit we have got also, but I do not know how to enjoy. We are trying to enjoy in the matter, in the dull matter. That is spiritual. So, Brahma Sukhanubhutya, people are trying to feel what is Brahma Sukha, pleasure, a Brahmanubhava. That is not material pleasure. So many yogis, they have given up their family life, their kingdom, and meditating to achieve that Brahma pleasure. Actually, the idea is Brahma pleasure. So many brahmacharis, so many sannyasis, they are trying to achieve that Brahma pleasure, and in order to achieve that Brahma pleasure, they are neglecting, they are kicking off all this material pleasure. Do you think that Brahma pleasure is ordinary, this material pleasure? to achieve a portion of Brahma pleasure, if they are kicking off all this material pleasure. Don't talk of ourselves, we are ordinary men. We are in the history, we have got instances that Bharat Maharaj. Bharat Maharaj, under whose name this planet is called Bharatvarsh. That Bharat Maharaj was the emperor of the whole world. And as emperor, he had his beautiful wife, young children, but at the age of 24 years, just young man, he gave up everything. This is very old story, of course, but you know, Lord Buddha, he was also a prince. He was also a prince, not ordinary man. And he was Kshatriya, and he was always enjoying with beautiful women. That is the palace pleasure custom in Oriental countries. Then in the palace there are many beautiful girls, they are always dancing and giving pleasure to the king and the prince. So Lord Buddha was also in such pleasure, but he gave up everything and began to meditate. There are many hundreds of instances in Indian history that to realize the Brahma pleasure, they gave up everything. They gave up everything. That is the way. Tapasya means voluntarily accepting something severe for realizing the supreme pleasure. That is called tapasya. So, if for tasting a little Brahma pleasure, all materialistic pleasures are to be given up. Do you think that the Supreme Brahma, Lord Krishna, is enjoying this material pleasure? Is it very reasonable? This Krishna is enjoying Lakshmi Sahasra Sato Sammama Sribumanam, hundreds and thousands of goddess of fortune are engaged in his service. Do you think these Lakshmis are material women? How Krishna can take pleasure in the material woman? No, this is mistake. Ananda Chinmaya Rasa Pratibhavitavi Savijya Eva Nijarupataya Kalavi. In the Brahma Samhita I'll find that he expands his Ananda Chinmaya Rasa, the mela of transcendental pleasure potency. And these gopis are expansion of his pleasure potency, and Radha Rani is the center. Radha Rani is the center. So Radha Rani is not, don't take Radha Rani is an ordinary woman like we are our wife or sister or mother. No. She is the pleasure potency. And the birth of Radha Rani was not from the womb of any human being. She was found by her father in the field while his father was plowing. He saw one little nice child is lying there, and he had no children, so he caught it and presented to the queen. Oh, here we have got a very nice child. How you got? In the field. Yes, Radha Rani's Janma is like that. So this Janma is today, and Radha, this name is sometimes not found in Bhagavat. So the atheistic class of men protest that Radha Rani's name is not in the Srimad Bhagavatam. How this name came, Radha Rani? But they do not know how to see it. There is Anaya Radhate. There are many gopis, but there is mention that by this particular gopi he is served more pleasingly. Krishna accepts this gopi's service more gladly. Anaya Radhate. Aradhate. This Aradhate, this word, Aradhate means worshipping. From this word Aradhate, Radha has come. But Radha's name are there in other Puranas. This is the origin. The Radha and Krishna is the enjoyer, and he wants to enjoy. So he's a supreme Brahma, that he cannot enjoy anything. Atmanama, he can enjoy in himself. Therefore, Radha Rani is the expansion of his pleasure potential. Krishna hasn't got to seek external things for his pleasure. No, he is in himself full. Atmanama. So, Radha Rani is the expansion of Krishna. Krishna is the energetic and Radha Rani is the energy. Just like energy or energetic, you cannot separate. Fire and the heat, you cannot separate. Wherever there is fire, there is heat. And wherever there is heat, there is fire. Similarly, wherever there is Krishna, there is Radha. And wherever there is Radha, there is Krishna. They are inseparable. But he is enjoying. So, Swarup Damodar Goswami has described this intricate philosophy of Radha and Krishna in one verse, very nice verse. Radha Krishna Pranaya Vikiti Alhadini Sattirasmat Ekatmanamapi Bhuvi Deho Bhedu Gatoto. So, Radha and Krishna is the one supreme. But in order to enjoy, they are divided into two. Again, Lord Chaitanya joins the two into one. Chaitanya Prakatamuduna. That one means Krishna in the ecstasy of Radha. Sometimes Krishna is in ecstasy of Radha. Sometimes Radha is in ecstasy of Krishna. This is going on. But the whole thing is Radha and Krishna means the one, the supreme. So Radha Krishna philosophy is a very great philosophy. It is to be understood in the liberated state. Radha Krishna philosophy is not to be understood in the conditioned state. But when we worship Radha Krishna in our conditional state, actually we worship Lakshmi Narayana. You have seen that picture. There is Vidhi Marga and Raga Marga. Radha Krishna worship is on the platform of pure love. And Lakshmi Narayana worship is on the regulative principle. So long we do not develop our pure love, we have to worship on the regulative principle. One has to become a brahmachari, one has to become a sannyasi, one has to perform the worship in this way. In the morning he has to rise, he has to offer. So many rules and regulations. There are at least 64 rules and regulations. So we shall introduce them gradually as you develop. So in the Vidhi Marga, when you have no love for God or Krishna, we have to follow the regulative principle and automatically they practicing and practicing. Just like you practice this mridanga playing, in the beginning it is not in order, but when you become well versed in the practice, the sound will come so nice. Similarly, when we are engaged by regulative principle in the worship of Radha Krishna, that is called Vidhi Marga. And actually, when you are on the love platform, then that is called Raga Marga. So, without Vidhi Marga, if anyone wants to learn the Raga Marga immediately, that is foolishness. That is foolishness. Nobody can pass any examination without going through the regulative principles of primary schools and colleges. So, therefore I do not, indulge in the discussions of Radha and Krishna so easily. Let us go on with the regulative principle at the present moment. Gradually, as you become purified, as you become on the transcendental platform, you will understand what is Radha Krishna. Don't try to understand Radha Krishna very quickly. It is a very big subject. If we want to understand Radha Krishna very quickly, then there will be so many Prasita Sahajya. In India there are Prasita Sahajya, just like Radha Krishna dancing, Radha Krishna has become a plaything. The painting, Radha Krishna, Krishna is kissing Radha, Radha is kissing. These are all nonsense. Radha Krishna philosophy has to be understood by the liberated person, not by the conditioned soul. So, we shall await for the fortunate moment when we are liberated, then we shall understand Radha Krishna Pranaya Brikiti. Because Krishna and Radha, they are not on the material plane. Try to understand, this is Jiva Goswami's analysis, that Krishna is the Supreme Brahma. The Supreme Brahma cannot accept anything material. So Radha is not in the material field. Now, there is a very nice song. This is a Rupa Goswami's song. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. Damodaraki Madhana Bese. Harini Stuta Binda Bipine Se. Vishabhanudodhi Navasasi Lekhe. Lalita Sakhi Guna Ramita Bisakhi. Karunam Kuru Mahi Karuna Bharite. Sanaka Sanatana Varnita Charite. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite. This song was sung by Rupa Goswami. He is the real person, actual person to understand Radha and Krishna. So he says, all glories to Radha Rani. Radhe Jaya Jaya. Madhava Daite. He is so dear to Krishna. Krishna, everyone is trying to love Krishna. But Krishna is trying to love somebody. How great he is. Just try to understand. Everyone, the whole world, the whole universe, all living entities, they are trying to love Krishna. Krishna Prema. Lord Chaitanya describes Prema Pumata Mahan. And Rupa Goswami describes that you are distributing Krishna Prema. So Krishna Prema is so valuable. But Krishna is after Radha Rani. Just see how Radha Rani is great. Just try to understand the greatness of Radha Rani. Therefore, she is so great and we have to offer our respect. Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhavati. How she is Gokula Taruni Mandala Mahite. Taruni means young girls. You see the pictures, they're all young girls. But of all the young girls, she is the most beautiful. She is enchanting to the young girls' house. She is so beautiful. Gokula Tarani Mandala Mahite. Damodarati Vardhana Bese. And she always dresses her so nicely that Damodara, Krishna, becomes attracted by her beauty. Hari Nishkuta Binda Bipinese. And she is the only lovable object of Krishna, and she is the queen of Vrindavan. This queen of Vrindavan, you will find in Vrindavan, if you go to Vrindavan, everyone is worshipping Radha Rani. Rani means queen. They are always speaking Jaradhe, Radha Rani. All the devotees in Vrindavan, they are worshipper of Radha Rani. Hari Niskuta Binda Bitine. Vrishabhanu Dodhi Navaseshile. And she appeared as the daughter of King Vrishabhanu, and her companion Lalita Sati and Vishakha Sati, and the devotees on behalf of the pure devotees of Krishna, Rupa Goswami is praying, Karuna Ankurumai Karuna Bharite. My worshipful Radha Rani, you are full of mercy, so I am begging of your mercies, because you are so merciful, very easily you bestow your mercy. So I am begging your mercy. Karuna Ankurumai Karuna Bharite. Sanaka Samatana Bodnite Charite. Now somebody may say, oh, you are so great learned scholar, you are so great saintly person, and you are begging mercy from an ordinary girl. How is that? Therefore, Rupa Goswami says, oh, this is not ordinary girl. Sanaka Sanatana Bodnita Charite. This girl's description is possible to be made by great saintly person like Sanat. She is not ordinary. So, the lesson is that we should not treat Radharani as ordinary girl or Krishna as ordinary man. They are the supreme absolute truth, but in the absolute truth there is the pleasure potency, and that is exhibited in the dealings of Radha and Krishna, and Radha has expansion all the gopis, and Krishna is the Supreme Lord. Thank you.
Hare Krishna. Very soon, on 26th of August, we are going to celebrate auspicious appearance day of Srimati Radha Rani. Srimati Radha Rani is very, very important for us, for the followers of Sri Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. Because Mahaprabhu specially introduced about Srimati Radha Rani to the people in general. So Radharani plays a very important role in your devotional life. So by the mercy of Radharani, only we can reach Krishna. So Krishna's appearance is very mysterious. Radharani appearance is more mysterious than Krishna's appearance. So in this way, we can see how our devotional life very much depend upon Srimati Radharani. So Srimati Radharani Tattva is very hidden. So we celebrate this Radharani, Radhastami. It has been stated, if we celebrate Radharani appearance Brata, then one will get something 1000 Ekadashi Brata result. So in this regard, I am planning to give class on Radharani in English. That will be Indian time, 8 a.m. to 9 a.m. It will not be possible for UK people to listen. On 21st, 22nd, 23rd, 24th on my Facebook. Anyway, you can hear that later during the day from my Facebook. Continuous hearing about Srimati Radha Rani. So I pray Srimati Radha Rani. So this ceremony at our Coventry Center will be completed nicely, and all of our devotees will be blessed by the celebration of Srimati Radharani's appearance day. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Okay, ready. Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam. Thank you, Maharaj, so much for that personal message. It's wonderful. You're really managing the Mayapur temple so nicely, and people have darshans, and the deities look beautiful. And when Nrsingadev comes, you know Nrsingadev is there. So we have something, a little kirtan for Radha Rani. And so hope you enjoy it all. Here we go. लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
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 लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
तेरी करुणा पे मुझको बड़ा नाज है।
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 एक नजर से बेड़ा पार हो जाएगा।
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 लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों पे रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
तेरे दर की गुलामी मेरी आरज़ू,
तेरे घर की गुलामी मेरी आरज़ू।
तेरे दर की गुलामी मेरी आरज़ू।
तेरे घर की गुलामी मेरी आरज़ू।
तेरे दर 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 की गुलामी मेरी आरज़ू।
सावरे का भी दीदार हो जाएगा।
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 लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों पे रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
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 अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
लाडली अपने चरणों में रख लो मुझे, इस पतित का भी उद्धार हो जाएगा।
श्री राधा 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 राधा,
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 श्री राधा 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 राधा,
राधा 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 राधा,
राधा 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 राधा,
राधा 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 राधा,
बोल राधा 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 राधा, श्री राधा 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 राधा, श्री राधा 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 राधा,
श्री राधा 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 राधा,
श्री राधा श्री राधा 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 राधा,
राधा 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 राधा,
श्री राधा 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 राधा,
राधा 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 राधा
Shri Radha 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 Radha, Shri Radha 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 Radha, Shri Radha 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 Radha.
Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Hope you enjoyed it. So I'm going to ask Guru Sevak that, we do so many aparadhs, we don't even know we are doing them. And who saves us? I mean, who do we go to and say, please forgive me for my aparadhs? I got loads. Well, rather, aparadh, if you look at the word, aparadh. Well, so it's like an offense. And the only way to get rid of it is to go to Srimati Radha Rani and say, look, please don't actually look at my offenses. So we're going to do a nice bhajan. You want to reactivate the words? Yeah, Radha Rani is so merciful. Do you know the words?
Mere giniyo na para Swamini Shirare.
Mere giniyo naya parat Swamini Shri Radhe.
Mere giniyo na para Swamini Shirare.
Mere giniyo naya parat Swamini Shri Radhe.
Mere giniyo na para Swamini Shirare.
Mere giniyo naya parat Swamini Shri Radhe.
Swamini Shirare.
Swamini Shri Radhe.
Swamini Shirare.
Swamini Shri Radhe.
Mere giniyo na para Swamini Shirare.
Mere giniyo naya parat Swamini Shri Radhe.
Mere giniyo na para Swamini Shirare.
Mere giniyo naya parat Swamini Shri Radhe.
माना के मैं पतित बहुत हूँ,
माना के मैं पतित बहुत हूँ,
माना के मैं पतित बहुत हूँ,
माना के मैं पतित बहुत हूँ।
तो पतित पावन तेरो नाम स्वामिनी शिरारे।
तो पतित पावन तेरो नाम स्वामिनी श्री राधे।
तो पतित पावन तेरो नाम लाडली शिरारे।
तो पतित पावन तेरो नाम स्वामिनी श्री राधे।
मेरे गिनियो ना अपराध स्वामिनी शिरारे।
मेरे गिनियो नाय अपराध स्वामिनी श्री राधे।
मेरे गिनियो ना अपराध स्वामिनी शिरारे।
मेरे गिनियो नाय अपराध स्वामिनी श्री राधे।
जो तुम मेरे अवगुण देखो,
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 तो नहीं कोई उनका हिसाब स्वामिनी शिरारे।
नहीं
कोई उनका
हिसाब लाडली श्री राधे।
तो नहीं कोई उनका हिसाब स्वामिनी शिरारे।
वो नहीं कोई उनका हिसाब लाडली श्री राधे।
मेरे गिनियो ना अपराध स्वामिनी शिरारे।
मेरे गिनियो नाय अपराध स्वामिनी श्री राधे।
अष्ट सखिन में कोटि गोपिन में
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 पुनः की दासी दासिन में
दासिन दासी में
पुनः की दासी दासिन में
पुनः की दासी दासिन में
लिख लीजो मेरो नाम लाडली श्री राधे लिख लीजो मेरो नाम
लाडली श्री राधे
लिख लीजो मेरो नाम लाडली श्री राधे
लिख लीजो मेरो नाम लाडली श्री राधे
मेरे गिनियो ना पराग स्वामिनी श्री राधे
गिनियो नाय परा स्वामिनी श्री राधे
मेरे गिनियो ना पराग स्वामिनी श्री राधे
गिनियो नाय परा स्वामिनी श्री राधे
लाडली श्री राधे
लाडली श्री राधे
लाडली श्री राधे
लाडली श्री राधे
ओ लाडली श्री राधे
लाडली श्री राधे
मेरे गिनियो ना अपराध स्वामिनी श्री राधे
मेरे गिनियो नाय परा लाडली श्री राधे
मेरे गिनियो ना अपराध स्वामिनी श्री राधे जय जय श्री राधे
So really, you are safe devotees who worship Radha Rani. Don't commit more aparadhs. It's the ones you don't know that you've committed aparadhs. So keep your bhakti really good. And now we're going to go, and the kids have been really busy in the lockdown. So, they have done a song. It is quite difficult. So, Anuragi, you do pretty good working with them. And she directs them, do like this. And you wouldn't believe it. There's no masks and things like that. So they're doing this beautiful song, which we wrote. Radha Rani ki jai. I didn't write that, but did the tune and composing. So the kids have used their imagination, and the mothers have been involved. So I think big round of applause for the mothers. They're really becoming directors now. They do the cooking and direct the children for this video. Sit back and enjoy yourself. And then after that, there'll be a drama. And then after this song, Vidura and I will actually talk about the drama a little bit. And then we'll have the drama. There's much more after that. So you're going to enjoy Varsana tour. There's the 25 qualities of Radha Rani, and there's more kirtans. And we'll be going to the temple for a kirtan. Hope the sound quality is good. Second time, if it isn't, then we'll do additional kirtans or something like that. We'll work it out. So bear with us. In the meantime, enjoy the children of Coventry Yatra. Some of them are in Solihull, some in Hinckley, some in Milton Keynes, and
Rugby.
some and rugby. I mustn't forget rugby. Gorangi is there. It was her birthday. So can we wish happy birthday? Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Gorangi. Happy birthday to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna to you. Hare Krishna, dear Gorangi. Hare Krishna to you. She's in there somewhere in the movie. So go over to her and let's enjoy the movie. Jai.
Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, bolo varsane wali ki jai, jai jai, bolo Vrindavan wali ki jai, jai jai, Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Bolo Varsane Wali ki jai, jai, jai. Bolo Vrindavan Wali ki jai, jai, jai. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe.
Jai Ho, there you are. Big round of applause for the children. Can we bring Vidhu in, Prabhu, please? Vidhu Prabhu, so what do you think? Did you enjoy that little children's?
Absolutely, all the time. To see children engaged in Krishna consciousness, in our dharma, it's so nice, because in this day and age, it's not a thing to do, is it? There are loads of other things can distract them, but to get them engaged at such a young age in Krishna conscious activities is wonderful.
Yeah. I mean, you and I, we weren't engaged. We don't know anything about Radha Krishna so much when we were their age.
Now, we didn't know. Actually, I mean, especially in my case, I can honestly say it wasn't until much later in my life I came across Krishna.
And it's mercy of Srila Prabhupada that we got to know so
Absolutely.
much.
Absolutely. And these wonderful books.
Vidhu Prabhu, I mean, we didn't know anything about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. By the mercy of Srila Prabhupada, we got to know it. I mean, I didn't know anything about Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. So we knew about Radha Krishna and Sitaram. We came from Kenya. And so when I came here, so thanks to Srila Prabhupada. And as we read more and we realize that what mood, Krishna came as Chaitanya Mahaprabhu, get to know about Radha Rani. And we hear so many speakers are on the internet now and YouTube, and there's Lal Govind there as well. I mean, he's ISKCON, preacher, and there's Pundrik Maharaj, and there's Bhakti Purushottam Maharaj. There's so many. I mean, you can't stop people from on the YouTube when you go and key something. So many speakers come on, and Gaudiya Vaishnava is very, very special because everything hinges on Nityanand Prabhu and Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. And it's only recently we realized that, or we got to hear it, that it was Radha Rani's wish that the most fallen souls be saved. What is your experience of this, realizing that point?
Well, I read that a long time ago and didn't quite hit you what, the full impact of that. Because I said earlier on that, and Prabhupada's, by the way, Prabhupada's video was amazing, and you had to pay careful attention to what he was saying. But he kept saying again and again, warning, don't take them as ordinary persons. They are supreme absolute truth in two forms. And to try and project our thinking, our understanding on them is a big mistake, because we are conditioned.
Yes.
We are above all conditioning.
And
so, a lot of caution was given in that message by Srila Prabhupada.
Yes.
So I said, when we first approach Radha Rani, just think of her as a supreme mother and the supreme goddess.
Yes.
It's safe to think like that, okay? And as a supreme mother, mothers are very kind. They're very kind to the children. And for Radha Rani, we are all her children.
Yes.
All our children, suffering in this material universe. So, she was very, very compassionate upon us and said, Krishna, you need to go down and show your mercy to everybody, to all my children.
And being a female, so to speak, in the culture we have, the females are very important. Mata, Bharat Ma, Go Mata, Ganga Ma. So, it's not possible for maybe in the olden times for a lady to go. I mean, now we go internet, so people everybody can speak whatever gender they are. And in the olden times, there wasn't so much security, police, whatever. So then I think it was left to the patriarchal figures, like the men figures. They would go and preach, like you have Jesus, you have all of the saints and everything. They all happen to be male, but there's Meera there as well, who did, because she's Kshatriya, she was able to do it. But, Radha Rani personally wouldn't do it because she's a confidential figure. But Krishna came in the mood of Radha Rani. And this next drama, we wrote that in that kind of mood, and we are taking the viewers to actually Golok itself. Our children are going to play the parts. They're going to be in Golok. And Sri Dama is there, Krishna is there, and how they're planning to actually rescue the living entities stuck in this hellish kind of condition. I mean, you can see with lockdown and all that, it is miserable. And we're thinking, Lord, can't you hear? We are struggling. We can't go to the temple. We can't go to the dhams. Can you do something? So you can see we are feeling it. Radharani must be feeling it. And Chaitanya Mahaprabhu came, Krishna came in the mood of Radharani. So this drama is like that. And you haven't seen it. I mean, I was working on it day and night on it. There's a couple of songs as well, new ones in there. Sit back and enjoy it. We're actually taking you, with this technology we have, we're using it, taking you to Golok and seeing, and then we're coming back to earth and see what it is. And the children again have done incredible. You wouldn't believe it. There's no masks there or anything. And they're in their houses, in little places, and it's all come together. So if you sit back and enjoy yourself, and maybe you can make a comment afterwards, whether you enjoyed it or not afterwards. I'm sure the viewers will enjoy it. So please, don't leave in the middle. The whole message is very good. There's lovely songs in there. Sit back and enjoy the drama. It's called Merciful Radharani's Desire. I think that's the title in there. Okay. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, bolo varsane wali ki jai, jai jai, bolo Vrindavan wali ki jai, jai jai, Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani is best, she is better than the rest. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai, bolo varsane wali ki jai, jai jai, bolo Vrindavan wali ki jai, jai jai, Radha Rani ki jai, Maharani ki jai. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Radhe, Radhe Radhe, Jai Shri Radhe.
Sister, Radhi, why haven't you gone out to meet Krishna for the last few days?
Sorry, what did you say?
I met Krishna this morning and he looked unhappy. I asked him what was wrong and he said, I have met Radha for the last few days. Why is she avoiding me?
Please tell him that ever since we've come to Golok from planet Earth, something keeps bothering me.
What is bothering you? Are you not happy that you can see Krishna every day now? On planet Earth, you were separated from Krishna for 100 years. What is bothering you so much that you won't go to see Krishna?
Sridham, please go and tell Krishna I will only see him if he promises to do what I ask of him.
Okay, I will ask him. But what promise should he make?
First, I want him to promise me that he would do what I ask of him.
Behen, Radha Rani, that is not fair. First, he should be told what you want him to do. Then he should decide.
Don't argue with me. Please get that promise. But yeah, Sridham, please just do this for me.
Okay, but this sounds too complicated. Radha Rani, I met Krishna, and guess what?
I don't know what Krishna said. Perhaps like you, he wanted to know what he has to promise.
No! Krishna, without hesitating, said yes. I give my promise that whatever my Radha Rani wants, I will do, so tell me what he must do.
Since coming back from planet Earth, I noticed that the common people in the material world are trapped in 8,400,000 species of life. They have no chance of getting out of this cycle of repeated birth and death.
They do have a chance if they follow the teachings of the Gita spoken by Krishna.
Yes, for the wise, that will work. But it's not easy to surrender to Krishna, so most will remain suffering in that hellish condition of life.
So what do you want Krishna to do?
I want him to go back to the material universe and search high and low for the degraded souls and embrace them and give them a simple way to come to Golok.
Oh, that's going to be impossible.
Please give Krishna this message from me.
Okay.
I love you, Krishna, so very dearly. But there is something on my mind I wanna tell you. You are kind to me. You make me feel so happy. But there are people out there suffering. They need your mercy. They need your help, dear Krishna. They are suffering in hell, and I can feel their pain. You are the savior of the most fallen souls. They are not aware of Golok Vrindavan. Save them, go to planet Earth, find the most fallen souls and bring them back here. Save them, Krishna, save them. Save them, Krishna, save them. Save them, Krishna, save them. Save them, Krishna, save them.
Radharani, that was such a wonderful message, but there's one difficulty in this.
What is that?
When I give this message to Krishna, I am afraid I won't be able to sing the message like you did just then.
I will catch you and send you to the material world.
No, I don't want to go to the material world. Let me go and see Krishna.
Sri Dharma has just given a message to me from Radha Rani that I should go down to planet Earth and save the most fallen souls. How can I do this? My nature is that those who surrender unto me shall qualify to come here to Golok. I cannot change that. Radha Rani has such a generous and merciful mood. I cannot take her down to the planet with me. She has suffered the separation from me so much it is not bearable. I wish I had Radha Rani's mood. That's it. I will go down there, not in the mood of Krishna, but in the mood of Radha Rani. That's it. I will appear myself with golden color, the color of Radha Rani. I will go down there as a devotee of myself. I will ask the fallen souls to chant the Mahamantra which the gopis sing here in Golok. And just like the gopis, they will dance their way to ecstasy in their life. And when they die, they will come here to Golok. Let me go ask Brother Balaram and others to accompany me.
Radhe!
Yes, what is it? Why are you shouting so much?
Guess what?
Krishna has changed his mind?
No way. He's going to planet Earth and taking others from here. He's taking a favorite Mahamantra with him to give the fallen souls way down to the material world so they can chant and come here.
Thank you so much, Brother Sridham. You have done me such a wonderful favor. Now my anxiety has gone and I look forward to greeting the fallen souls to return.
Jai Radha, you are so merciful.
Let me go get ready so I can meet Krishna.
Oh no! When women say that they are going to get ready, that means by the time you are ready, Krishna would have gone to the planet Earth and returned.
You are so cheeky, but I love you.
Radha Rani ki jai, Maha Rani ki jai. Radhe, 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 Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe, 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 Radhe. Jai Shri Radhe.
Hare Krishna. I am Haridas Thakur. Advaita Acharya tried so hard to call Krishna down to this earth. I am actually Lord Brahma, but I wanted to meet Krishna in a most fallen state. I like chanting the Mahamantra all the time. Since Gauranga Mahaprabhu has taken birth, the Mahamantra has become even more tasty. When we sing it, Gauranga Mahaprabhu dances all through the night. Gauranga Mahaprabhu is actually Krishna himself with the golden color and merciful mood of Srimati Radha Rani. Look, there is Gauranga Mahaprabhu going to the river Ganga with all dancing.
Hariyaraya Namah Krishnaya Devaya Namah Yadavaya Madhavaya Keshavaya Namah Gopal Govindaram Srimati Sudan Giridhari Gopiran Madana Mohan. Gauranga is dancing in the night, thinking of Krishna all the time. His body is shaking with love. He is thinking of Golokabha. Gauranga is dancing in the night, thinking of Krishna all the time. His body is shaking with love. He is thinking of Golokabha. Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing all night. Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing all night. Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing all night. Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing, Gauranga is dancing all night. Gauranga is dancing in the night, thinking of Krishna all the time. His body is shaking with love. He is thinking of Golokabha. Navan Vali ki jai jai jai, Radha Rani ki jai, Maha Rani ki jai. Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe, 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 Jai Shri Radhe, 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 Radhe.
Jai Ho, Radhe, Radhe, Radhe. Come on, Vidya, what do you think? Did you feel you were in Golok?
I fell out somewhere. I was watching Gaurangi, little Gaurangi. By the way, happy birthday to her. You know,
Yeah, it's the little boss.
Gosaiji was speaking about Katha so nicely. He says, you know, all these demigods and great rishis and munis, they were thinking, this Ras Leela, you know, these are topmost women because Krishna wants to dance with them. They must be amazingly looking. But when they got ready to go to the Ras Leela, it was like, you know, mascara went all over the place, lipstick went all over the place, and dress went all over the place. And so little Gaurangi made me think of that, you know. The rush to the Ras Leela, but outwardly the dress looks were all over the place, but inwardly they were spot on.
And that's what matters. Yeah.
That's what matters. Yeah.
Okay. Anyway, I really enjoyed making this. You know, you used your imagination, although all the materials are there. And it was amazing. I mean, there's no masks there, anything, you know, all the children at different places, they all come together, and the music and everything like that. I really, really enjoyed it, you know. So I think...
Well done to you, Haridas, putting it all together. And I thought the lovely comments coming from some of the viewers.
Yes. And did you see young Nimai, how expressive he was, like telling his sister off, like telling Radha Rani off, why don't you go see Krishna?
And Jake was so good. I was jealous of his beautiful tilak marks all over the body. Fantastic.
Yeah. I mean, Jai Krishna, you know, that was amazing. He really got the details perfect. He owned the role, you know. And Radha Rani did the whole thing. I got her to sing the song, and she sang the song and was able to express herself. And Arjun always does good, you know. He's master at it. And all the children and Sudarshan, you know, I told him, can you do the dancing as Nimai? And he put the wig on, and it's amazing. He really did it good, you know. So fantastic. I think round of applause to the parents, children. They really done us proud, and I think expect more solid performance, even though the lockdown is there. And now we want to go over to the temple for kirtans. I hope the sound is okay.
Sound across well, yes.
if the sound isn't good, we don't want to compromise it. So then Ishani is ready for her kirtan. So if the sound is compromised, viewers, if you find we've switched over to somebody else, please, it's technically we have to do that. And once the Virgin Internet is put in, broadband is there, we'll be able to give you really live feeling from the temple. It's very, very essential.
Although, just a word to Shravan, who's in the control room. Earlier on, at one point, we had 2 shots of the temple from our own new super duper camera and someone's mobile phone.
Yeah.
One, the picture was good, and the other sound was good.
Yes.
So maybe he can mix the two or something.
Yeah, Shravan is doing brilliant. Thank you, Shravan. You're really making the program really great and professional. Thank you. And Alok is working day and night also on this side, and they control the camera from here, the temple one.
All thanks to all the guys who are behind the scenes. You don't see them. They make the whole thing happen.
Yeah, it does. And I hope the viewers are appreciating it. And we're doing all this for Radha Rani and yourself. And I can see Pragnesh there, Lilu there. They've all commented really nicely. And thank you so much for your comments. We value that. It's a response we get, and we want to do more for you. I think we'll go over to the temple now. The pujaris are waiting. They're going to sing. I don't know what they're going to sing. I told them, inspire us. And let's hear them.
Jai Srimati Radha Rani Guru Varsana Dham. राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की करे धूल जो मिल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की करे धूल जो मिल जाए राधे तेरे सच कहती तकदीर बदल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की सुनते हैं तेरी रामा दिन रात बरसती है सुनते हैं तेरी दिन रात बरसती है एक बूंद जो मिल जाए एक बूंद जो मिल जाए मन की काली खिल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की श्यामा तेरे चरणों की हरे फूल जो मिल ये मन बड़ा चंचल है, कैसे तेरा भजन करूं। ये मन बड़ा चंचल है, कैसे तेरा भजन करूं। जितना इसे समझाऊं, जितना इसे समझाऊं, उतना ही चल जाए राधे श्यामा तेरी करे फूल जो मिल जाए नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे कितनी सजा देना। नजरों से गिराना ना, चाहे कितनी सजा देना। नजरों से नजरों से जाए, वो मुश्किल नहीं संभल पाए राधे श्यामा तेरे चरणों में राधे। करे फूल जो मिल जाए राधे तेरी चरणों की। करे राधे इस जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है, राधे इस जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है। राधे इस जीवन में बस एक तमन्ना है। तुम सामने हो मेरे, तुम सामने हो मेरे, मेरा तुम ही निकाल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की। श्यामा तेरे चरणों की। करे धूल जो मिल जाए राधे तेरे चरणों की। करे सच कहती हूँ राधे तकदीर बदल जाए सज तकदीर बदल जाए राधे श्यामा तेरे चरणों की राधे श्यामा करे फूल जो मिल जाए राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे श्री राधे 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 जय जय श्री राधे बोलो जय 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 श्रीमती राधा रानी की बरसाने वाली की जय हरे कृष्ण
Radhe Radhe, that was amazing. And the sound quality wasn't too bad with the Prabhu.
Not too bad, no. Picture could have been better, but the sound was very good.
Yeah. And Bibu Prabhu, we're going to really miss him. I mean, he's going to
to be honest, we haven't given up yesterday that the I don't know if this is appropriate, but we are in touch with a solicitor who deals with immigration matters. She has advised us. Yesterday late, she got in touch with me, and then we will be applying for his extension, but it looks a bit dodgy at the moment, but we will apply anyway. So if everybody prays, then he can stay a little longer. But otherwise, we will definitely miss such a great singer and pujari.
And we must applaud them. They've been working really, really hard, doing Mangalarti and everything like that, and cooking and everything. I had a bit of a Mahaprasad from the temple. This is for the viewers. The samosas were absolutely tasty. This is for Pattapavan. And there's a cake there, which I'm going to eat and let you know, Pattapavan, how tasty it is.
Yeah.
And I have the chanamat as well. So that's to tease you all. I'm sure you cook brilliantly as well and offer to the Lordship. And, Ishani, Prem Prakash, Gora, and Radhya, they're really working together very nicely as a family, as very musician type. And Radhya is all, learning more and more of shlokas and giving a class and all that. And he showed a little bit of how to make butter or something like that. He put it on the YouTube or something. And it's very encouraging that the parents are, investing in their children's growth.
Yes.
And since they got initiated, I see very much a direction there and progress and everything. And it's really very heartening. And Prabhupada wanted that rather than just leave whole family life and go away, he wanted wherever you are, you can get Krishna. Of course, we need the preachers. So here's an exemplary family. They're all doing good. They're striving to improve and all that. And Ravi Krishna in the same way. And, the whole family is behind the children. They're giving them the names, which are traditional names and spiritual names. Very, very encouraging. And how do you find their progress?
Sorry, the children, the parents?
Shani and the family.
Actually, it's fantastic. And like you said about Radhya, he is coming out of his shell. Yes. I mean, he's really expressing himself and being more confident in what he does. And the family, especially after initiation, they've really taken the Krishna consciousness seriously. and progressing, jointly. All of them together are moving forward. It's wonderful to see that.
Very, very nice.
Milton Keynes family, I mean, they all initiated at this, Madhvi at the same time. So it's
wonderful.
Good progress. Good progress.
Very, very good progress. So shall we go to their household and see what they're going to give today? And then after the item, the two beautiful children, Sudarshan and Tatiksha, they are going to give us Gopi Geet. I mean, Radha Ashtami can't be complete without the Gopi Geet. And they're going to do that. I think they memorized it.
Wonderful.
And it's Nimai Pathshala Grace. So it's fantastic. I think they know the verses we don't know. I mean, the children are going to be overtaking soon and they'll be doing the program. We'll come on and say the Maha Mantra. That'll be our limit. But they're doing very, very good. So we'll go over now and hear what they have to say. Radhe Radhe.
Radhe Radhe.
Shri Radhe.
Jai Shri Radhe.
Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.
Welcome everyone. So happy Radha Ashtami from all of us. And please join us in glorification of Radha Rani in the kirtans. Hari Bol. मीठे रस से भर्यो, मीठे रस से भर्यो, जय श्री राधे। मीठे रस से भर्यो रे राधा रानी रागे, महारानी रागे, खारो खारो जमुना चीरो पानी लागे। मीठे रस से भर्यो रे राधा रानी रागे, महारानी रागे, खारो खारो जमुना चीरो पानी लागे। रस से भर्यो रे राधा रानी रागे, महारानी राधिका रानी अपनी ठाकुरानी तो राधिका रानी अपनी ठाकुरानी तो राधिका रानी अपनी ठाकुरानी तो राधिका रानी। राधे राधे बोलो राधे राधे बोलो राधे राधे बोलो राधे राधे डोलो राधे राधे बोलो वृंदावन में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो वृंदावन में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो गोविंदी में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो गोविंदी में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो सोलिहल में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो सोलिहल में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो 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 रग्बी में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो रग्बी में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो रेडिंग में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो रेडिंग में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो मिल्टन क्वींस में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो मिल्टन क्वींस में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो 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 हिंकी में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो हिंकी में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो बरसाना में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो बरसाना में डोलो राधे राधे बोलो राधे राधे बोलो राधे राधे बोलो राधे राधे बोलो जय राधे गोपाल भजवन श्री राधे जय राधे गोपाल भजवन श्री राधे श्री राधे गोपाल राधे श्री राधे गोपाल राधे श्री राधे गोपाल राधे श्री राधे गोपाल राधे जय जय राधे जय जय श्याम जय जय श्री वृंदावन धाम जय जय राधे जय जय श्याम जय जय श्री वृंदावन धाम प्यारी राधे प्यारो श्याम प्यारो श्री वृंदावन धाम प्यारी राधे प्यारो श्याम प्यारो श्री वृंदावन धाम गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय राम जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय गोविंद जय जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय जय गोविंद जय गोपाल जय जय राधा रमन हरि गोविंद जय राधे 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 श्याम राधे 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 श्याम राधे 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 श्याम राधे 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 श्याम राधे 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 श्याम राधे जय जय श्री राधे श्याम हरे कृष्णा
Radhe Radhe. Thank you so much. That was absolutely brilliant. You know, you did all the kirtans I was going to do later on.
Well done, well done.
That's my complaint. What am I going to sing now?
So many good comments.
No, I wasn't going to sing them. Thank you very much. That was brilliant. Radha, did you enjoy that?
Ara, did you enjoy that?
Radha, did you enjoy that?
Yes.
Yes. I saw you singing along and with your Pita Shri, so it sounded really, really good. And you know that the drum you play is so brilliant. You know, it replaces the mardanga for a home program. Obviously, it doesn't got the volume, but it was brilliant. Thank you very much. Jai Jai Shri Radhe, wonderful. Radha Rani bless you. There you are with the Prabhu. That was fantastic.
That was amazing. That was really amazing.
And I think, you know, Titiksha is waiting in the wings there, you know, trying to show what she can do.
Absolutely. She's always eager.
Yeah, and I think Titiksha might be part of the Gopi Git team original one, you know, when Krishna disappeared and they actually sang. I don't know if she'll have any tears or something, or just a memory of the shlokas. She's good. And Sudarshan also knows it. I didn't know that. His father said, look, Sudarshan
Yes,
knows
he
it.
did surprise me, you know.
Yeah.
One time in the evening in the temple, preparing, she was singing. I encouraged her to sing the Gopi Geet. And
Yeah.
Sudarshan just joined in. So
Yeah. By the way, Pattapavan wrote, "How was the cake?" I said it was delicious. I tried it. It's made a carob cake, not a chocolate one, because we don't have chocolate. Carob one. Pattapavan, it was absolutely delicious. And I see loads of comments. There's Mark there. Oh, Mahatma. Sorry, I see your name, Mark. Thank you for there. There's Gopal Das, Pragnesh, and there was Lee, somebody Lee and Pixon Zapata. They all sing Radha Radha and enjoying the kirtans and everything. It was brilliant. I'm going to hear some more comments after the Gopi Geet. Let's go over to the temple now and let's hear the Gopi Geet with the Prabhu. Are you ready for this?
I am ready.
Let's go. Oh.
Swaram Rajan Krishna Darsana Lalasa Tasamavira Kuchori Mayamana Mukham Bujam Pitambara Darasagari Sakshan Manamatha Gopi Git Ki Jai Radha Rani Ki
Prabhu.
Hari Bol.
Were you able to sing with them?
Pardon?
Were you able to sing along with them?
I should have been there with them. I'm at home. I should have been in there. That was amazing.
You can tell we are not one of the gopis, we don't feel the pain. So that was brilliant. Well done, Sudarshan Ditiksha. Well done. Excellent.
So many lovely comments from the viewers, honestly.
Yeah. It's very, very good. Very, very encouraging. And people are actually enjoying this program.
Yeah, very good.
Radha Rani is fantastic. Last year we weren't able to do Radha Ashtami at our temple. And we did it at Sevitas, Hitesh's place.
Yeah.
And that was good. But the year before, we were at the temple. And I don't know if you remember, Shraddha Devi's at the moment, she got the collar on because she fell. But she did the Gita there. And, here's a real treat from 2018.
Okay.
And yeah, it's amazing, and I thought it was much earlier than that. And 2 years have gone by, but that was really, really good. And I don't know whether you remember that Gita that year.
I do remember. I forget the exact details, but I do remember the fuss we made over it. Yeah.
So it's going to be real treat. I'm sure Shraddha Devi is going to enjoy it. She's going to enjoy seeing herself dancing there. And at the moment, she's having difficulty. And everybody, please pray for her. She worked so hard for these things. And, Prem Manjri and her, they're really feeling it that they're not back to normal. But they will get there. I call them the Taylor sisters. They make clothes for Lord Jagannath. So I don't know what's happened to both of them. Maybe a purification is going on quickly. So let's go over to, the Gita party 2018 September Radha Ashtami. Jai Ho.
Jaya.
ਭੈਣ ਜੀ ਤੈਨੂੰ ਵੀ ਪਤਾ ਅੱਜ ਤਾਂ ਰਾਧਾ ਅਸ਼ਟਮੀ ਹੈ ਅੱਛਾ ਚੱਲ ਫਿਰ ਮੈਂ ਵੀ ਆਪਣੇ ਫਰੈਂਡਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਲੈ ਕੇ ਆਉਣੀ ਆ ਚੱਲ ਅਸੀਂ ਜਾ ਕੇ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਭਾਈ ਉੱਥੇ ਚੱਲ ਆਈ ਅਸੀਂ ਵੀ ਚੱਲ ਪੜੇ बरसाने में राज करे ठकुरानी बिच बरसाने में राज करे ठकुरानी बिच बरसाने में राज करे ठकुरानी
Jai Ho, Jai Ho. Did you feel a little tired after that Gidda?
Not tired. I felt excited. There was so much life in that Gidda. There was so much excitement. Oh, it was brilliant. Brilliant.
You know, I find there's a lot of energy in Gidda. I mean, you go to Bharat, they do it at incredible speed. To really jump up and go across, and you know, it's very, very difficult. Vidhu Prabhu, you know, we got a call from the temple about the cake cutting. I think Pavan is interested in that.
Yes.
We're going to cut the cake now. I think if we go to the temple, because then they'll have to close the curtains.
You can just look at the cake cutting is welcome to.
Yeah, we can go there now, and we can have the picture in there, and then after that there's a message from Varsana from Vishnu Goswami, and then there's a Varsana tour after that, and there's a kirtan by us. You know, we're going to end up in a really nice way. So I think first we have the cake cutting, and then message from Varsana, then Varsana tour, and then the kirtan.
Brilliant.
So we've got the cake now. Who's cutting the cake? Let's see. It's going to be the Diksha, I think. Yes, the Gopi. I think zoom into, okay, into the temple area.
His brother and sister, I think.
Is somebody going to sing there? Happy birthday to you.
I think. Oh, they're showing us the cake.
Have a look. Are you happy with this?
And this is beautiful. We had a cake earlier on for the noon darshan and
second cake.
This is actually a cheesecake.
I think this is to tease Patta Pavana. I think we've had one already.
Totally.
I mean, this is amazing. I don't know how it's holding back.
I don't know how Tamal is feeling.
But I tell you what, you know, if people give donations, you know, we can actually show ourselves eating it. So if you give donation, you can see how tasty it is. We will be able to tell you that. Oh, by the way, donations, I think people should give donation. Don't you think, Vidhu Prabhu, there's been expensive?
Absolutely. If they enjoy this festival as much as I have, and I really enjoyed it, then they should really appreciate the hard effort gone behind the scenes by so many devotees. And please, the temple needs you and your support.
Thank you. Wonderful. I think we're ready with the cake.
I think they might be asking Vibhu to cut it again as it was his birthday earlier in the week.
Go, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Radha Rani. Happy birthday to
Okay, here you are. So that was the cake cutting and been offered to the Lordship. That was really nice. And you know, with the Prabhu, there's one item waiting because devotees spoke about the qualities of Radha Rani. So there's a video ready.
Yes.
And that will be shown as well. But before we do that, we'll have Varsana message from Vishnuji who received the donations. Thank you very much, everyone who did that. And there was some additional donation received the other day. And we gave it to him and he told me there was a shortage. And he says, now you rung me, told me there's some more coming. And he was very, very pleased, you know. So he's going to bless you. It's in Hindi. So those who can't understand Hindi, please forgive us. But he's saying that she blesses you. And then, you know, please continue to support this because the lockdown is stopping the pilgrims to get there and they cannot generate funds. Like everybody's got that situation. So I think we should, I don't know whether you remember Vishnu Goswami there. Maybe if you see the picture, you might remember.
Yes, I can't remember him now.
Okay, so I think he's coming on now, Vishnu's message.
जय जय श्री राधे। मैं श्री राधा रानी मंदिर बरसाना विष्णु दयाल गोस्वामी आपको राधा रानी के जन्म दिवस के बारे में कुछ बता रहा हूँ कि हमारी राधा अष्टमी किस प्रकार मनाई जाती है। यह जो हमारा राधा अष्टमी का जो त्यौहार प्रमुख त्योहारों में से के रूप में बरसानावासी बड़े मुख्य रूप से मनाते हैं। और राधा अष्टमी के बारे में कहें तो जो हमारे गोस्वामी समाज के लोग हैं, जो हमारे गुरुजी हैं श्री नारायण दास जी और श्री भट्ट जी, श्री नारायण दास जी ने यह सौभाग्य बरसाने के गोस्वामी परिवार को सौंपा है। श्री जी श्री राधे गोस्वामी परिवार को सौंपा है। यह त्यौहार हम हर साल बड़े हर्ष और उल्लास के रूप में मनाते हैं। जिस प्रकार हम छोटे बच्चों का जन्म मनाते हैं, उसी तरह से हम किशोर जी का जन्म बड़े भव्य रूप से मनाते हैं। इस समय राधा रानी के दरबार को बड़े बड़े फूलों से सुशोभित किया जाता है। देश विदेश से फूल किशोर जी के मंदिर को सजाने के लिए मंगाए जाते हैं। फूल बंगला बनता है, लाइट की सजावट होती है। हम 1 महीने पहले गोस्वामी परिवार तैयारियां, राधा रानी के जन्मदिन की तैयारियां शुरू करने लग जाते हैं। और मंदिर जो हमारा राधा रानी का प्रांगण है, हम हर दिन श्री जी की बधाइयों का गुणगान करते हैं। श्री राधा रानी जी का जन्म अष्टमी की भोर में मनाया जाता है तथा श्रद्धालुओं को यहाँ बड़ी बड़ी संख्या में श्री राधा रानी के जन्म दिवस की बधाई देने आते हैं। श्री राधा रानी जी का जन्म मनाने के बाद बरसाने से कुछ दूर स्थित नंदगाम गोस्वामी जन यहाँ पर राधा रानी को बधाई देने आते हैं। और नंदगाम के बारे में हम आपको बताएं तो बरसाना और नंदगाम का एक प्रेम अटूट संबंध है और सुबह बरसाना और नंदगाम के बीच बधाई का गुणगान का उत्सव मनाया जाता है। शाम को हमारी श्री राधा रानी मंदिर के नीचे एक सफ़ेद छतरी में श्रद्धालुओं को दर्शन देने आती हैं। राधा रानी को दर्शन देते आती हैं। मैं उन भक्त लोगों का बड़ा आभारी हूँ जिन्होंने राधा रानी के जन्म दिवस को कुछ सेवा का सहयोग दिया है। मैं श्री राधा रानी से यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ, ये भक्त लोग श्री राधा रानी के जन्म दिवस पर इसी तरह सहयोग करते रहें और इनके परिवार को मैं श्री राधा रानी की तरफ से बहुत बहुत बधाई देता हूँ, जिसमें से हमारे हरिदास जी ने ये सारा कार्यक्रम का बहुत सहयोग किया है और आप लोगों ने से ही बहुत सहयोग शिव जी के दरबार में हुआ है। मैं फिर राधा रानी की तरफ से बहुत बहुत बधाई दे रहा हूँ कि राधा रानी से मैं यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि हे राधा रानी, इनके व्यापार में धन धान्य की वृद्धि हो ताकि ये भक्त लोग इसी तरह श्री राधा रानी के जन्मदिन पर बहुत बहुत सहयोग करते रहें। मैं राधा रानी के भक्त लोगों को मैं राधा रानी से यही प्रार्थना करता हूँ कि ये भक्त लोग राधा रानी का इसी तरह से गुणगान करते रहे। और मैं इन्हीं वाक्यों के साथ अपनी वाणी को विराम देता हूँ। बोल श्री राधा रानी की जय। जय जय श्री राधे, जय जय श्री राधे।
So that was Vishnu. I don't know whether you remember him.
I'm afraid I don't, but that's so nice, so sweet.
He's a very, very nice guy. You know, he used to serve in Namashaya, where Premanji comes from. So considers himself a brother. So when she wasn't well, he goes, I went to Radharani saying, why are you doing this to Radharani? And he said, you haven't been, like Premanji used to cook there, and he would help us to cook in Varsana, up at the top. And then we would offer the boga. He goes, you haven't been doing it. So Radharani wants you to, think about that. So I told Radharani, look, he got us engaged in the cooking of the bhoga and offering to the sadhus. So, he's very, very close to us. So he's appreciating it. Very nice. So I don't know if you remember much of Varsana. I don't know, this Varsana tour, it would show the different features of Varsana. We only go to the temple and we think that's it. But there's more kutir and so many other places. I used to go with the Bunty. He would take us. And so I want to revisit those places. So I don't know whether you have done tour of Varsana.
For many years I've been going and as you said, I just go up to the top and come down again and out again. But last time or the previous time I went, I actually went on the circumambulation. That was amazing. That was amazing. Yeah. And yes, there's so much more. There's so much more there.
Okay, let's watch this, and then we'll see the 25 qualities of Radharani. Different devotees have actually expressed the qualities of Radharani, so they'll be able to see themselves in there. And Alok Prabhu has put the video together, and we'll enjoy that after the Varsana tour. And after that, there'll be kirtans. Jai Ho.
नमस्कार दोस्तों, स्वागत करता हूं मैं आप सबका इंडियन स्पिरिचुअल में। दोस्तों, आज हम आपको दर्शन कराने वाले हैं बरसाने की राधा रानी जी के। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं। मथुरा के बरसाने में राधा रानी मंदिर प्रसिद्ध धार्मिक स्थलों में से एक है। बरसाने के बीचों बीच एक पहाड़ी है जिस पर एक खूबसूरत मंदिर स्थित है। इस मंदिर को बरसाने की लाडली जी का मंदिर और राधा रानी महल भी कहा जाता है। आपको बता दें कि भाद्रपद महीने के शुक्ल पक्ष की अष्टमी तिथि को यहाँ राधा रानी की विशेष पूजा होती है, क्योंकि इस दिन को राधा अष्टमी के रूप में मनाया जाता है। स्कंद पुराण और गर्ग संहिता के अनुसार इस दिन बरसाने की लाडली श्री राधा रानी जी का जन्म हुआ था। राधा रानी जी का ये प्राचीन मंदिर मध्यकालीन है, जो लाल और पीले पत्थर से राधा कृष्ण को समर्पित इस भव्य और सुंदर मंदिर का निर्माण राजा वीर सिंह ने 1675 ईस्वी में कराया था। बाद में स्थानीय लोगों द्वारा पत्थरों को इस मंदिर में लगवाया गया। राधा रानी का ये सुंदर और मनमोहक मंदिर करीब 250 मीटर ऊंची पहाड़ी पर बना है और इस मंदिर में जाने के लिए सीढ़ियां चढ़नी पड़ती हैं। राधा कृष्ण के अर्धांगिनी शक्ति एवं निकुंजेश्वरी मानी जाती है, इसीलिए राधा किशोरी के उपासकों का ये अति प्रिय तीर्थ है। बरसाने की पुण्य स्थली बड़ी हरी भरी तथा रमणीक है। इस पहाड़ी के पत्थर श्याम तथा गौवर्ण के हैं, जिन्हें यहाँ के निवासी कृष्ण तथा राधा के अमर प्रेम का प्रतीक मानते हैं। बरसाने से 4 मील पर नंदगांव है, जहां श्री कृष्ण के पिता नंद जी का घर था। बरसाना नंदगांव मार्ग पर संकेत नाम का स्थान है। एक किंवदंती ये है कि कृष्ण और राधा का प्रथम मिलन यही हुआ था। दोस्तों, आपको बता दें कि बरसाना नाम क्यों पड़ा। श्री वृषभान महाराज जी श्री नंद महाराज जी अत्यंत स्नेह करते थे। श्री नंद महाराज जब गोकुल में निवास कर रहे थे, तब वृषभानु महाराज गोकुल के निकट रावल गांव में निवास कर रहे थे। श्री नंद महाराज जब श्री कृष्ण की सुरक्षा के लिए गोकुल से यमुना नदी पार कर नंदगांव में आकर निवास करने लगे थे, ये सुनकर वृषभानु महाराज भी रावल गांव से आकर नंदगांव निवास करने लगे थे। श्री वृषभानु महाराज जिस पर्वत पर निवास किया था, आज उस पर्वत का नाम भानुगढ़ पड़ा। इस पर्वत का दूसरा नाम ब्रह्मगिरी पर्वत भी है। उनके इस गांव के निवास होने के कारण इस गांव का नाम बरसाना पड़ा। दोस्तों, बरसाना यह नाम अपने आप में अद्भुत है, जहां श्री राधा रानी जी की कृपा हमेशा बरसती है। यहाँ जो भी आता है श्री कृष्ण और राधा रानी की भक्ति के रस में डूब जाता है, अपनी खाली झोली को राधा रानी की भक्ति से भर लेता है। कहते हैं कि यूं तो बरसाना जब भी मौका मिले जरूर आना चाहिए, चाहे वो बरसों बाद ही क्यों ना मिले। यहाँ आकर आपको अत्यंत आनंद और आपका मन शांत भी होगा। दोस्तों, यहाँ पर बरसाने की होली अत्यधिक प्रसिद्ध है। इसके अलावा लठमार होली भी यहाँ प्रसिद्ध है, लड्डू होली भी यहाँ पर काफी प्रसिद्ध है। दोस्तों, उत्तर प्रदेश में बरसाना स्थित है, जो कि दिल्ली से करीबन 124 किलोमीटर दूर पड़ता है। अगर आप बाय एयर आना चाहते हैं तो यहाँ पर आगरा एयरपोर्ट है, वहां से 102 किलोमीटर दूर है बरसाना। इसके अलावा आप दिल्ली एयरपोर्ट पर भी उतर सकते हैं और वहां से बस या टैक्सी से बरसाना पहुंच सकते हैं। रेल से अगर आप आना चाहते हैं तो मथुरा रेलवे स्टेशन यहाँ पर मौजूद है। बाय रोड यहाँ पे डायरेक्ट रोड बनी हुई है दिल्ली टू आगरा वाली, जिसके जरिए आप बरसाना पहुंच सकते हैं। दोस्तों, अभी के लिए इस वीडियो के लिए इतना ही। मिलता हूँ एक नई वीडियो के साथ। अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद आई तो आप जरूर इस वीडियो को लाइक और कमेंट जरूर करें। साथ ही इस वीडियो को शेयर और लाइक करना ना भूलिएगा। नमस्कार।
So there you were. That's Varsana. And it was a short tour, though. I was expecting maybe more features. And well, that's YouTube presentation. Now, how many qualities do we have?
Very few.
And if we can get one quality, dasan to das, that's the best quality we can have. All of the human qualities, bodily qualities, not good. But Radharani is from the Golok, and we can't, like you said earlier on, we can only recognize maybe 25 what we're saying, but she's got to have incredible amount of qualities. So I think we like to hear what people have to say about qualities. And do you remember any of them? I think she got light blue eyes or something. I don't know if that's one of the qualities, Well, okay. Well, I'm guessing now. And are you on it? Did you speak a quality with you?
I did, yes.
All right.
I know I get twisted my arm.
That's her quality. She's very good. Yeah, she did very, very well. Okay, let's go and look at the qualities, and after that we're going to have a kirtan. Finale kirtan. You're going to enjoy it. Jai Ho. Jai Jai Sri Radhe.
Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Dharuni Mangala Mahite Radhe Jaya Jaya Madhava Daite Gokula Dharuni Mangala Mahite Jaya Jaya Madhava.
She's a fresh young girl.
Her
eyes are always moving.
Radha Rani is always smiling brightly.
She possesses all auspicious marks on her body.
She can agitate Krishna by the flavor of her person.
She is expert in art of singing. Radharani can speak very nicely and sweetly.
She is expert in presenting feminine attractions.
She is modest and gentle.
She is always very lucid.
She is transcendently cunning.
Srimati Radha Rani knows how to dress nicely.
She's Bobby Shy.
She's always respectful.
Srimati Radha Rani is the most patient.
Radha Rani is very brave.
Radha Rani is enjoyed by Krishna. Radha Rani is situated on the highest devotional platform.
She is the abode of love for the residents of Gokula.
She can give shelter to all kinds of devotees.
Radha Rani is always affectionate to superiors and inferiors.
She is always obliged by the dealings of her associates.
She is the greatest amongst Krishnas.
She always keeps Krishna under her control.
Radhe, Sri Radhe.
Jai Jai Sri Radhe Shyam. So, wonderful qualities. And we hope you enjoyed this program like everybody else did.
Absolutely wonderful program, wonderful feelings, and so many beautiful comments, So is this the final Kirtan then?
Yeah, we're going to do final. I mean, to me, I feel like we're cheating. We should have carried on for another 4 hours.
Yeah.
Because, we just started, so to speak. But there's a cake waiting for me at the end.
Oh, wow. Okay.
From the morning one, because I got a few comments.
Don't go to
Yeah, Tamal is asking for a piece.
Yeah.
And
they're reporting us to some authority for cruelty, honestly.
But somehow, I don't know. I tell you what we're going to do. Maybe we can arrange in future, if you have a program like that some of it can be taken to people.
Somehow gets delivered to devotees.
Can you comments, please, how we can do that on the side? Maybe the viewers can tell us how we can facilitate that.
Yeah. Could I, before the Kirtan, then I'll once again properly make the appeal that, look, this was a beautiful festival. And I said that in the morning somehow Janmashtami is like a very hyperactive festival with loads of people attending. And Radhashtami ends up being the sweeter festival later on, 15 days later. So this is the final major festival. Then there's a quiet period, and the temple depends on the support of all these lovely devotees, who make such nice comments. So it's an opportunity to collect some funds now, so to see us through to up to winter. It'd be really nice. Please support this wonderful program we just had this evening. An appeal was made earlier by Anuragi on the messages. For flower, the appeal was 100, but the actual amount spent was 160. The Abhishek is 51. That's been sponsored. Cake, 51 pounds, waiting for a sponsor. And the Maha Ankut was 51, but because I was there and I saw what went on the table before the Lordships, it was, I think we need to raise that to 101 pounds because there's a lot there. And some general donations if you don't want to do something specific. So please support your temple. Hare Krishna.
Okay, Vidya Prabhu, that's it. Thank you very much for being there. And it was lovely to converse with you and share and enjoy and inspire people. And I think we're getting used to this kind of presentation and satsang.
Yes.
And every Sunday we do it, every Sunday book club, so people can join us there, those who are watching. And there's a lot of teaching from the scriptures. And Guru Sahib gave a lovely class about the birth of Radha Rani, and it was amazing. He did the research and presented it. So I think we're looking forward to more and more of these sort of presentations to improve our understanding of the thing. So thank you very much, and hope you join in with us later on or alongside, away from the screen,
yes.
Of course.
I'm going to run over to the temple now to help them.
All right, go. You're going for the cake, are you?
I'm bringing you back with the cake, yes.
All right. Jai Ho.
Hari Bol to all the viewers. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. Jai.
Radha Sadyam Sadhanam Yasya Radha Mantro Radha Mantradrati Charada Sarvam Radha Jivanam Yasya Radha 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 Vachikintasya Shesham Kishori kuch aisa इंतजाम हो जाए किशोर कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए किशोर कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए किशोर कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए ओ जुबां पे राधा 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 नाम हो जाए,
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 किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
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 श्री 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 राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री
श्री
राधे,
राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
जब गिरते हुए मैंने तेरा नाम लिया है,
तेरा नाम लिया है,
जब गिरते हुए मैंने 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 तेरा नाम लिया है,
गिरने ना दिया तूने मुझे थाम लिया है,
गिरने
ना दिया तूने मुझे थाम लिया है, किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
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 ओ जुबां पे राधा 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 नाम हो जाए,
जुबां पे राधा 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 नाम हो जाए,
ओ जुबां पे राधा 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 नाम हो जाए,
जुबां पे राधा 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 नाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा
राधे
इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
हे श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
श्री 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 राधे श्री
श्री राधे श्री
राधे,
राधे राधे श्री राधे, श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
श्री राधे श्री राधे राधे श्री राधे,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा इंतजाम हो जाए,
किशोरी कुछ ऐसा
किस सदा से खरी है वृष भानु नंदनी, 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 भानु नंदनी कीरत नंदनी, भानु नंदनी कीरत नंदनी, भानु नंदनी कीरत नंदनी, भानु नंदनी कीरत नंदनी, ओ किस सदा से, किस सदा से, किस सदा से करिए भानु नंदनी, किस सदा से करिए भानु नंदनी, किस सदा से खरी है वृषभानंदनी, किस सदा से खरी है वृषभानंदनी, राधे 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 घूम घुमारो लहंगा पहरे, घूम घुमारो लहंगा पहरे, घूम घुमारो लहंगा पहरे, घूम घुमारो लहंगा पहरे, नील चुनरिया शीश पे फेरे, 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 ओ हीरन चोली हीरन, चोली हीरन चढ़िए वृषभानु नंदनी, किस सदा से करी है वृषभानु नंदनी, किस सदा से करी है वृषभानु नंदनी, राधे 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 रमन बिहारी संग में विराजे,
रमन बिहारी संग में विराजे।
रमन बिहारी संग में विराजे।
रमन बिहारी संग में विराजे।
एक छवि कोटि शशि लागे।
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 ओ समरस की समरस की समरस की लड़ी है पांडुरंदनी सदा से लड़ी है वृषभानंदनी
सदा से लड़ी है वृषभानंदनी।
पांडुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
पांडुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
पांडुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
पांडुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
ओ किस सदा से किस सदा से किस सदा करी है कृष्ण भानुनंदनी। किस सदा से करी है कृष्ण भानुनंदनी। किस सदा से करी है कृष्ण भानुनंदनी।
किस सदा से करी है कृष्ण भानुनंदनी।
भानुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
भानुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
भानुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
भानुनंदनी कीरत नंदनी।
ओ किस सदा से किस सदा से किस सदा से करिए कृष्ण भानुनंदनी। किस सदा से करिए कृष्ण भानुनंदनी। किस सदा से करिए कृष्ण भानुनंदनी।
किस सदा से करिए कृष्ण भानुनंदनी। राधे 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 श्री राधे 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 श्री राधे 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 राधे। वृंदावन में राधे राधे वृंदावन में राधे राधे। बरसाना में राधे राधे बरसाना में राधे राधे। राधा कुंड में राधे राधे राधा कुंड में राधे राधे। श्यामा कुंड में राधे राधे श्यामा कुंड में राधे राधे। गिरि गोवर्धन में राधे राधे गिरि गोवर्धन में राधे राधे। कुसुम सरोवर राधे राधे कुसुम सरोवर राधे राधे। यमुना तट पे यमुना तट पे राधे राधे यमुना तट पे राधे राधे। चीर घाट पे राधे राधे चीर घाट पे राधे 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 राधे। केशी घाट पे राधे राधे केशी घाट पे राधे राधे। ज्ञान गोदड़ी में राधे राधे ज्ञान गोदड़ी में राधे राधे। राधा रमन मंदिर में राधे राधे बाके बिहारी मंदिर में राधे राधे। राधा कामुक मंदिर में राधे 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 बोलो राधे 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 राधे।
Krishna Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Ram Hare Ram
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram Hare Ram Ram Ram
Hare Krishna Hare Krishna Krishna Krishna
Krishna
Hare
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 Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Hare Krishna 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 Hare 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 Ram 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 Hare Hare
Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe Radhe Radhe
Radhe Radhe
Jagannath, Swami Jagannath, Jayo Jagannath, Jayo Jagannath,
Jayo Jagannath,
Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra,
Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra,
Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra,
Jayo Baladeva, Jayo Subhadra,
Jaya Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada, Prabhupada, Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Prabhupada, 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 Jaya Prabhupada,
Jaya Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Jaya Guru Maharaj,
Jaya Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Guru Maharaj, Jaya Bhakti Purushottam.
So I'm going to request Guru Sevak to do one of his Mahamantras because Hamaradhan Radha Shri Radha, because he wants to do that, and then we'll do Mahamantra.
Okay.
Because Mahamantra contains Radha Rani hidden, because Radha Rani sent Chaitanya Mahaprabhu and he came with the Mahamantra. So we'll end on that. So Guru Sevak Prabhu will sing first Radha Rani Stuti.
Hamaro Dhan Radha Shri Radha Shri Radha
Marodhan Radha Shri Radha Shri Radha
Hey Hamaro Dhan Radha Shri Radha Shri Radha
Marodhan Radha Shri Radha Shri Radha
Bhajone Mana Radha 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 Bhajore Mana Radha 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 Bhajore Mana Radha 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 Bhajore Mana Radha 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 हमारो दंड राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा राधा श्री राधा हे परम दंड राधा 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 परम दंड राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा हे हमारो धन राधा 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 हमारो धन राधा 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 हे परम धन राधा 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 परम धन राधा 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 हे हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा राधा श्री राधा हे हमारो धन राधा 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 हमारो राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा गोविंद प्यारी राधा 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 गोविंद प्यारी राधा 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 विश्वानु दुलारी राधा 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 विश्वानु दुलारी राधा 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 श्री कृष्ण प्यारी राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा कृष्ण प्यारी राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा हे हमारी प्यारी राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा हमारी प्यारी राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा हे परम धन राधा 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 हे परम धन राधा 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 परम धन राधा 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 हे हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा मुनीन्द्रविन्द वन्दिते त्रिलोक शोकहारिणि प्रसन्न वक्त्र पंकजे निकुंज भूविलासिनी वन्दिते त्रिलोक शोकहारिणि प्रसन्न वक्त्र पंकजे निकुंज भूविलासिनी ब्रजेन्द्र पानुनंदनी ब्रजेन्द्र सोन संगते कदा करिष्यसि हमा कृपा कटाक्षभाजना ब्रजेन्द्र सोन संगते कदा करिष्यसि हमा कृपा कटाक्षभाजना श्री राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा हे हमारो धन राधा 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 हमारो धन राधा श्री राधा श्री राधा जगन्नाथ 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 Oh, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare 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 Krishna 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 Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Radhe Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Gopal 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 Radhe 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 Krishna Hare 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 Rama 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 Hare Hare Radhe Radhe Hare Krishna 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 Hare Oh Hare Krishna 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 Hare Hare Rama Rama Hare Hare Radhe 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 मेरे सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी मेरे सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी आज हमारी बात मान लो 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 राधा रानी सबके सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी राधा रानी मेरी महारानी राधा रानी मेरी महारानी राधा रानी मेरी महारानी राधा रानी मेरी महारानी ओ राधा रानी मेरी महारानी ओ राधा रानी मेरी महारानी 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 मेरे सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी मेरे सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी सबके सिर पे हाथ रख दो राधा रानी राधा रानी राधा रानी ओ राधा रानी मेरी महारानी राधा रानी मेरी महारानी ओ राधा Maharani, Radha Rani meri Maharani, Radha Rani meri Maharani, Radha Rani meri Maharani. मेरे सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी, ओ सबके सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी, सबके सिर पर हाथ रख दो राधा रानी। जय जय श्री राधे श्याम।
Wow, wow, wow. Well done. Big round of applause for Guru Sevak Prabhu. And Alok came and sneaked in with the djembe. And Anuragi, thank you very much. And Preman, you would have liked to join us, but of course, she's not well. Soon we'll get it all together. I think it was a wonderful program, and it's brilliant. I really, really enjoyed it. It seemed like, being involved with everybody else. And thank you for your comments and everything. Thank you for your donations. Thank you for viewing in. Please tell others about it as well. We're trying to champion this program more and more, so you do not feel miserable in the lockdown situation. You still feel spiritual. And if you have to leave this world, you'll end up in Golok with a smile on your face saying, we did it Radharani's way rather than my way. So it's all wonderful. So please have a wonderful sleep, and prasadam, whatever we're going to eat now. It won't be the cake, not the second one. The first one I would. But I've been teasing you quite a lot. But thank you so much for putting with us. And one day will happen. We'll meet again and hug each other like we used to, and then sweat it all out with the doles and Punjabi doles and everything. But you did very, very well. You got all these melodies coming out of you, and we support you. And all the children did very well. All the mothers did very well. All the cooks did very well. The pujaris did very well. The internet did very well, and the YouTube and everybody. And Shravan and Alok, thank you very much for the background work you do. And Shravan, especially, you put down really, really nice pictures there to enhance the mood. So thank you. So Bolo Radha Rani ki jai. So Radha Rani, thank you so much, giving us inspiration, giving us strength, giving us love, giving us direction to meet Krishna and actually surrender to go Nitai. And they are our helpline. And Srila Prabhupada's mercy, we were able to get Go Nitai, Radha Krishna, Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra, and Sitaram. And Guru Maharaj, he loved Sitaram so much. We enjoyed that. And little Krishna, he says, he's my Ishtadev. And I think Radha Rani is the Ishtadev as well of Guru Maharaj. So we've had a wonderful time, doing kirtans and glorifying Radha Rani. So good night. Hare Krishna. Jai Jai Shri Radhe Shyam. Jai Sachinanda Nitai Chan. Jagannath Baldev Subhadra ki Jai. Jai Srila Prabhupada.